I recently learned that playing live music is like riding a bike if you've done it before, and while I've only played live sporadically over the last 10 years, I decided to see if I could pull it off, put together a band and book a venue, put together a set, market a show, and actually play music for humans. The result was something I couldn't be happier with, a great soft debut for me, because while I did slip in one of my own original songs, spoiler alert, this list is obviously made up of cover songs, and these songs and bands are personal influences for myself along my guitar journey, and well, they're just not songs that you normally hear in a random bar or even in a place like the basement here in Nashville. Links are in the description to follow all the incredible musicians who are generous enough to participate in this awesome show, and without further ado, let's get to probably the best live sound check song to ever start with. Band cover is, well, my song. I told you it was going to be on this list. I might as well get it out of the way. Yeah, what happens when the performer's taking requests and all of a sudden, I'm going to do an original for you guys. Is that all right?
Play Journey, idiot.
Oh, that hurts my soul. Sometimes the band has cool originals. I've seen that happen plenty of times going to places around town, and well, hopefully this is one of those times. The next song the band never covers is the Metallica song that you want them to play. And there's really only one Metallica riff that makes my mouth go. The next song you never hear covered in a bar is actually a song that you may hear, but not like this. That funky little bopping groove is a perfect way to display Led Zeppelin, especially for someone as talented as Grace, who's featured in this segment. Next song you never hear covered at a show is, well, you probably do hear bands cover this one. This is honestly a bad pick to put on this list, but it sounds so good.
don't know about you, I feel better now.
Ego, Maxine, everybody.
Next song you never hear covered in a bar is a gratuitous Little Wing. You might hear this on like a G3 tour or some sort of guitar wankery fest, but never at just a random bar or venue. And if you do hear Little Wing at a show, how often do you get 3-part Little Wing guitar solos?
Thank you, RJ.
Next song you never hear played live is a song by Paramore called Misery Business, and maybe you do hear that one covered, but it's usually not by an incredible singer like Eva Maxine or with the actual guitar player who played in Paramore for a decade, Justin York.
Because I got it where I am now. If you couldn't know, you know what? God, it just feels so. It just feels so good.
The next song you never hear covered is a Black Sabbath song. Typically hear Paranoid, or if you're talking about Ozzy, you'll hear Crazy Train. You just don't hear this one. It's kind of long. It really requires the audience to watch, so of course you don't hear it in a bar because you're supposed to be in the background. But I guarantee you, if you play this song anywhere, any venue, anytime, people will enjoy it. The next song you never hear covered in a bar is the song that you hear covered all the time and you're just like, oh, not this song again. But then the song is great. Sometimes that happens and it makes you re-examine the cover, sort of like in High Fidelity when John Cusack walks in and Lisa Bonet singing that Peter Frampton song.
I always hated that song.
Yeah.
Now I kind of like it.
Yeah.
That's sort of like this song.
What's in your head?
Song you never hear played at a cover gig or any gig really. You hear it screamed for constantly. Pretty much at all hours of a gig, somebody will be screaming this somewhere in the world. And you just never hear the band give it to them. You know how it goes. Well, I mean, maybe you don't, but here's how it goes. Look.
We're gonna play one more song. We gotta end. It's already over, holy cow. Thank you guys so much for coming to watch this, and I hope you guys had fun. And thank you and to everyone who came from all over the place to be here. And it's awesome meeting all you guys. Thank you guys. Who just said that? Thank you. Thank you guys so much.
There you go, 10 songs you never hear covered by bands. And if you do, they're not necessarily in the way you just did. I can't thank enough all the musicians. Let me see if I can name everyone who was involved. On guitar, there was Congilio, Justin York, Grace Bowers, Silas Caldwell, RJ Ronquillo. On drums, we had Brian Killian and my buddy Alex Melcher. On bass, we had William Moore. On vocals, we had Eva Maxine, Audra McLaughlin. And I think that's everybody. My brother and sister-in-law helped out with the really cool footage that you saw throughout. We had some high-8 video cameras. Thought it matched the grungy basement vibe perfectly. I hope you enjoyed this list, and let me know what song you wish you heard covered when you were just out eating some pizza and you look over and you're like, is that 46 and 2 by Tool? Until next time, keep shredding.